Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Boomy Reactions. I am Boomy. Welcome back, my lovelies. Now today I'm going to be making and trying for the first time deviled eggs. Okay, so this is really exciting. So I have reacted to one of my fellow reactors making and trying deviled eggs, Halftime Noel. He did an amazing job. And I've recently watched the lovely Cowboy Kent Rawlins making deviled eggs. Today I'm going to be making one of Cowboy Kent Rawlins' variations on the deviled egg. But before we do that, I'm going to be making it the simple, the classic way. So many of you have jumped in to let me know in the comments. You've given me recipes, you've given me excellent tips. Lily on my Patreon, thank you so much. So a massive thank you to everyone who's been helping me out to get to this point where I'm making these today. Also, I believe you have a national holiday today for our viewers in the USA. So my thoughts and prayers are with you on this Veterans Day. I'm thinking of you all. Much love. So come and check this out, guys. Come and see, come and see. Okay, guys. So today I'm going to be making two different types of deviled eggs. So I'm going to go for the purists deviled egg first. So I'm going to try it, you know, the original deviled egg. See what that's like. And then for the second deviled egg, I'm going to make one of Kent Rawlins' variations. So it's going to be the sweet bacon variation. So I have gone ahead and I've pre-cooked my bacon, if you can see that in there. It's a bit, I say it's like finely chopped bacon, but it looks a little bit like a bacon dust. Yummy. And we've got our food glitter, some wonderful smoked paprika there. And we've got some honey, Texas raw honey. Some garlic puree, some Worcestershire sauce that's going in there as well, and this wonderful sweet relish, which I haven't actually tried yet, so I'm going to have to give that a taste. So I don't know if I mentioned before, I looked everywhere and I could not find this in the UK. I don't know. I don't know if it's just something that we just don't eat over here. We've got like types of different relishes, but like piccalilli is a little bit similar, and yeah, other things like that. Branston pickle, but yes, I think that Heinz do one, but I just couldn't find it in my supermarket anywhere. Anyway, guys, I digress. I've got some chopped chives there from straight out of the garden. I'm going to garnish them with it at the end, and the only mayonnaise to be using, so you tell me, it's Duke's. And some American mustard in there as well. This is just a store brand. Right, okay guys, there are my ingredients. Now I'm going to pop my eggs into my pan, turn the heat on, and I'm probably going to cook them for between 10 and 12 minutes. So let's crack on, no pun intended. Okay, so in goes one. So I'm putting these in cold water and then I'm bringing it up to the heat of a rolling boil. Here we go. Okay, I think that is long enough. So, oh, we have one casualty. There's one with a crack in it. It's okay. There's no leakage or anything. It is just one. I did forget to mention, I have put a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of salt in the pan to try and prevent these shells from cracking. It's worked like 5 out of 6. Right, okay. Ooh, just to mention as well, these are free range eggs. Always, guys. Right, in they go. Into the ice cold water. So yeah, I wasn't too sure what the purpose of this was, and so many of you told me in the comments, so thank you very much. So this is going to slow down the cooking process any further, but it's also going to make the egg whites shrink away from their shell, and it should make it a lot easier to peel the shell away. And I'm going to let these cool down for a while. So I might try and pop them in the fridge actually to get them to cool down for about 15 minutes or so. So I would love to say, guys, that these have come straight out the garden, but I'm not allowed a chicken.
No more animals.
Okay. Anyway, these are going in the fridge. Okay, 15 minutes later, I think they're nice and cool now. So here we go. The first one, I'm going to just quickly peel the shell of this. But I have an inside tip. I've got a little hack here, which I'm going to try today. So Lily, you told me on Patreon, this was a way to deshell the egg without making any kind of scrapes or marks on the egg white. So just generally looking a little bit tidier and nicer. So I'm going to give it a go. Now, normally if I'm shelling eggs, it's for a sandwich filling, for like a egg savory kind of sandwich filling, like I said. And it makes no difference whether you scratch those egg whites. So this is the first time I'm actually wanting a presentable egg. So give it a bit of a tumble. I have to be a little bit more aggressive with this egg. I don't think... No, it's not going to be hard enough. Okay, I've just given it a bit of a aggressive shake, and let's check. Oh, some of the shell's coming off. Oh. Oh. Oh, good tip there, Lily. Oh. Yes, thank you for that. That was a good tip. Guys, it works. There we go, handy little hack there to get all the shell off. Right, I'm going to crack on and just get the shell off the rest of these eggs. Okay, guys, here we go. Lovely, deshelled, beautiful looking huevos. So, oh, a little bit of shell there. We don't want that. Right, I'm going to cut these in half lengthways. Easy peasy. Very gently. Oh, I remember. Now, Kent Rawlins uses a serrated knife for this. So I think I'm about to discover why. Let's see. Yeah, the egg yolk kind of makes the knife drag a little bit. I think it's okay. Be quite careful with them. I've taken so much care of these little eggs up until now. I think I'd be devastated if one of them split. No, we're all good. We're all good. So I'm thinking I probably should have done more eggs, but you know, we'll end it with 12. Hey, there we go. Okay, right. So now I'm just going to pop these yolks in here. Ooh. Gently. So they should pop out right, guys. Oh, there we go. There we are. There's all of our 6 yolks in there. Right, guys. There we are. 6 little egg yolks. Right, I'm going to give these a mash up. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. And then I'm going to add our mayonnaise and a little bit of mustard. So I'm going in with I'm going to try a tablespoon of mayonnaise and maybe kind of like 2 drops of mustard just to try it, you know, as basic as possible. If it needs any more, or if the texture is not quite right, you know, I can adjust accordingly, but that's where I'm going to start with. Right, okay, guys, mash up these egg yolks. So I've got a teeny weeny fork. I've got a dessert fork to do this with. Thought it might be a little, you know, the access is better to the bowl, isn't it? It's easier. Tiny fork. Right, give these a rough mash. I don't think I need to, you know, it doesn't need to be like a paste or anything at this point, but I don't want any big lumps in it. So, also, in my last few videos, guys, you might have heard me questioning, where does the deviled come from in the deviled egg? It just seemed like a really, you know, a weird thing to call a food. So I had no idea what it meant. And so many of you have gone onto the comments to let me know, and everyone through my Patreon. Thank you so much. So the deviled side of it just means spiced. So, you know, maybe like 1600s, hundreds of years ago, when they regarded pepper as heavy seasoning, you know, anything that was spiced might have been perceived as being, you know, too indulgent or wicked even. So that's where the whole deviled thing comes from. It's very interesting. So thank you very much for letting me know, guys. Oh, and Nevin, thank you so much for letting me know. The deviled meats. Now, I've heard of deviled ham. We do not have deviled ham in the UK at all. So I've never tried it. I have no idea what it is. I'm imagining it's like a spiced ham. Like, what's it spiced with? Is it like cinnamony? I don't know. Yeah, we don't get it in the UK. Also, as well, thank you, Cindy, for letting me know that this is actually an English thing. So a very old English deviled eggs thing, you know, and even the term, the deviled from the devil's eggs, it's English. And I didn't know that. So to everyone outside of the US, we consider deviled eggs to be quite an American thing. Like we don't eat them, we don't prepare them outside. But it turns out it's a really English thing. Absolutely bizarre. It's bonkers. Right, guys, I'm going in with some salt and pepper. There. A little bit more. So I haven't got any fancy salt. It is literally just bog standard table salt. Pepper. Give that a mix. Right, okay. With my tablespoon measurer, I'm going to measure out a tablespoon of Duke's mayonnaise. Ooh. How does this compare to British mayonnaise? I mean, it smells similar. Oh, see, mayo is very clumpy. I'm going to try and get a tablespoon as best I can. It's a very generous tablespoon. Just dollop that in. Get out of there, fellas. Got a sticky hand now. Right, I think I might need more mayonnaise than this. And yeah, let's start with this. If we need a bit more, we can add, but if we add too much, we can't take away. Definitely going to need more mayonnaise. I'm not the biggest fan of mayonnaise. I like it in things, you know, like as a kind of a binder, I guess, or a sandwich filling. But even I know that needs more mayonnaise to go in there. So I'm going to go in with another tablespoon. Maybe not as generous as the last one. It's still quite a generous tablespoon. So what kind of texture are we going for here, guys? Like, I'm thinking pipeable, but I don't want it to be too runny. But at the same time, I think it needs to be thicker than this. Maybe slightly thicker than this. Okay. A teaspoon of mayonnaise. I'm quite surprised how much mayonnaise it does actually need. Okay, there we go. Oh, sorry if you can hear that, guys. It is raining outside. Big surprise in the UK. It's quite loud on the conservatory roof. There we are. What do you reckon, guys? Right consistency, right texture? Definitely pipeable. I'd say it's not chunky. It's not baby bum smooth, but it's not chunky. Okay, guys, retake. I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna pipe this classic deviled egg. I'm just gonna spoon it in. So this is really just to try, and then we'll make it look fancy with the piping bag for the Camp Rollins variation, I think. So might look a little bit messy. It's all right. Right. I think that's enough filling in there, and I don't want to be stingy, so I'm going to put my my dusting, my food glitter. A little sprinkle of chives in there. Oh, that's a bit gorgeous. Can you see this one, guys? Ooh, they look nice. Right, I'm going to try. Okay. It smells eggy. It's really smooth. The filling. I wasn't expecting it to be that smooth. It's very velvety. It's good. It's nice. But I think it needs something. Maybe I'm not a Puritan after all. I'm not a purist. Oh my gosh. So I'd like something else in the filling. It's nice as it is. It doesn't need any more salt and pepper. The paprika is nice. Oh my gosh. They're actually getting more-ish the more I'm eating them. But you know, I think I'd like something sweet or something really salty going in there as well. I don't know if you're meant to eat them in one. I'm a nibbler. Okay. Oh my gosh, I could eat about 4 of those right now. Let's check out the Kent Rollins variation. Okay, guys, right. That was delicious. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this variation now. So into this mix, the same mix, I have noticed in Kent Rollins recipe, it says a little bit more mustard than I put in mine. So I'm just going to go in and put more mustard in. Ooh, like a lot more, to be fair. There we go. So I have full faith in Kent's recipe. So I'm just going to jump it. I'm going to do exactly as Kent says. So I've got my bacon here. I'm going to add that last. Some sweet relish. So I'm going to have to try some of this because I have never tried it before. Oh my gosh, it's a lot sweeter than I thought it was. Ooh, it's pickly. And you can taste like the gherkin, the pickle. But what makes it so sweet? It's obviously got to be sugar, isn't it? Ooh, that's very nice. So we're going in with 2.5 tablespoons here. There's 1. Oh, so I'm using a few less eggs than Kent's recipe. So he uses 8. I've only used 6 eggs. So I'll try and reduce it a little bit. Oh, Worcestershire sauce. Here we go. There's about 3 teaspoons in here, so should be fine. We've got some garlic, 3 teaspoons again. It's a new one. My lazy garlic. It's so handy to have in the cupboards. Right, honey. I'm very excited about this. I think it's going to be beautifully sweet, but it's going to be salty from the bacon. So, do about a tablespoon. Yeah, they were delicious. Those deviled eggs were lovely. But now I'm interested in what can be done with it. So Mark from a Patreon, you were saying that you put French onion dip in yours. Oh my gosh, that sounds really exciting. Yes, I get that excited over food. It's true. Right. Excuse me if you can hear all those horrible scraping noises from my fork. Okay, so we've got a much wetter mix now. Right. There we go. Nicely mixed in. I'm just going to chuck in all of my bacon, which is about, I'm not going to use all of it. So there was probably about 3 slices of bacon in here. But again, because I've used less eggs, try and omit about 20%, 25%. Pardon my maths. All right, there we go. Ooh, it smells amazing. So I think that's going to give that a really, really nice crunch. So Lily, I know you were saying you love your deviled eggs to be lovely and velvety and smooth. And I think that one was that I just tried. Definitely not as smooth as yours by the sound of it, but it had a lovely velvety texture in the yolk mix in there. I think I might want something like a bit of a chunk going in there. So I think we've established now that I'm not a deviled egg purist. I know I sound like a heathen. All these variations on them. So we've got the chunks from the relish going in there. And the crispy chunk, if you can call them chunks, mine were a bit of a dust. They're in there as well. So it's giving it like another dimension of texture. Right, I think that is fully mixed in. It smells really nice. No, I'm going to resist. I'm not going to try it until it's in the egg. So here we go. My piping bag is ready. Now look at this. I've even got a nozzle on it. So hopefully it's going to make it look all pretty and like those little stars. So, right. Here we go. I'm going in. Wish me luck, guys. Right, guys. Well, we learn something new every day. So, I would probably bet that there's an awful lot of you seasoned cooks or chefs out there that have watched me making this right now and been sitting there thinking, well, go on. We know exactly what's going to happen with that piping bag. Go on, Boomy. Make this mistake. Let's see. So my piping nozzle was, I thought it was fairly large, but the, I don't know what you call them, like the pinnacles of it, I guess, they're quite narrow. So we had a few blockages. Yes, so the chunkier the filling with these chopped up pieces of bacon and the sweet relish chunks. Yeah, we've had a few blockages, but it's okay. It's fine, you know. Nothing we can't solve. Now, on my chopping board, I'm going to put my food sprinkles, my food glitter, which is the lovely smoked paprika. I do love smoked paprika. So I'm going to space these out a little bit just before I sprinkle this on. I love the vibrant red of the smoked paprika. I think it looks really dramatic against the egg yolk and the white. Give these a little garnish with my chopped chives. Pop these on a plate. You can tell me what you think. Would you eat these if they were, you know, if they were on a platter at Easter time, or, you know, at some kind of function and someone offered you one? Would you look at them and think, oh, yes, yes, please, they look delicious? Or would you politely decline and say, I had a big lunch? So here we are. The Kent Rawlins sweet bacon. Oh, no, I'm going to cover the plate. They're going to slip and slide all over the plates. What do you think? Right, I'm going to try one now. Okay. Right. I had faith in Kent Rawlins all along, guys. These are absolutely delicious. These are dangerous. I think if there was a platter of these at a function, I would be the greedy guts that would be eating about 7 of them. The bacon. The bacon in it is so good. And the honey that's gone into the mix. I think it might be a personal preference because I'm a really, really big fan of, you know, sweet and salty and the contrast there. So I don't know whether I'm biased, but these are out of this world. These are quite healthy, right? So, you know, they're a healthy snack. Low carb, low calorie, maybe. I think I've been quite generous with the filling. Oh my gosh, they're lovely. Right, I'm going to have to hand these out because otherwise I'm going to be a very chubby Boomy if I end up eating all of these. Delicious. Okay, I understand deviled eggs now. Guys, viewers from outside of the US, if you're watching this, go and try these. Make them. They're really, really straightforward. They're easy to make. And oh my gosh, they're delicious. And I think they look quite striking, actually. Look quite pretty on a plate here. So I'm a big fan, guys. I'm still yet to try one of these American recipes that I actually don't like. But this is another for me. Ooh, out of 10, what would I give these? I'd give them a 9 out of 10. As an hors d'oeuvre or a snack, an appetizer. Yeah, solid. It could be higher. Do you know, I'd like to try another few variations on this. But, ooh, the bacon. Oh, the sweet bacon one. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. They are nice, just as they are. The OG, the original deviled egg. But for me, sorry guys, sorry for the purists out there, but this really elevates it for me. It's absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh. Where have these been hiding all my life? Dave, I'm going to get Dave to try this. Dave, try a deviled egg.
Yeah.
There you go.
Try it.
So Dave doesn't like, Dave is my husband. He does not like hard-boiled eggs. So this will be interesting. Don't pull that face. Wait till you try it. Oh. What do you think? What is it out of 10?
The yolk part's good.
I don't know if the audio is picking any of this up. He loves the filling. He loves the yolk. He's not a massive fan of hard-boiled eggs. So I think for Dave to say he likes that, that's a pretty big deal. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching this. How did I do? Rate the eggs. Rate my deviled eggs, please, guys. Let me know how I did. Or any variations, any secret variations that you guys do that are really bizarre and no one else does them. Let me know because I'm very interested in trying them. Like I say, I think this elevates the deviled egg. I know, I thought I was going to be a purist. I did, but Kent Rawlins eggs are so, so delicious. Okay, guys, that's it from me for now. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Much love. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.